Yo, what up? What up? What up? Sorry, I am late. Sorry, I am late. My bad for cussing earlier. Can't stand when men refuse to answer a question. I don't give a shit. It makes for good fucking TV, bruh. How we doing? We'll do some call-ins. Alright. Huh? Oh, wait. I did this one. Let me erase this. Alright, let's try it this way. There we go. Boom. All right. Call in is activated. Right. CJ, you funny. I hate that too. That was one of the better panels. Yeah, it was fun. The HLK dude is fucking on fire. Why is this pay-per-view? Great motherfucking question, Papi. Is the fight starting right now? No, right? It ain't, I don't think. I believe it ain't. Is this the fight? I don't know. Co-main now? Who's in the co-main? C. Jisms. C. Jisms. C. Jisms. C. Jizzles. C. Dribblies. I don't know, man. Yeah. Nah, HLK is cool. What up, ese moro? ¿Qué pasó, ese moro, mi gente? Marco, you could have been the co-main. That, Yayin, is what we call a backhanded compliment. So you're complimenting me while dissing me at the same time. You bitch ass mother lover. Who's on the co-main? You guys want to jump in? As you see, the link is active. Yo, we got these 1998 Grant gloves for raffle. $10. Cash App or PayPal. Say your name and say Grant gloves. Vintage joints. Brand new, never worn, but from 1998. I would guess 5 to 6 G's on eBay easy. Get another fight. What's up, Dwayne? Before I answer that, we got to go with C. Jeezy. C. Jeezy? But C. Jisms because you be jizzing up in all those white women. You know what I'm saying? You got to jism with the white women. What's up, Vega?
Yo. Live fights after the Wilder fight, huh, man? You've made it this far. Congrats. Ness could have hanged.
Oh, word? He broke out?
Stopped. He said, yo, I'm done. I can't do it. It's been
Why?
terrible.
Because the rest of the cards were off. I just went live. I was doing family shit.
No, shout out to you, man. You did it right. You came at the right time. Co-main event. Probably going to be a knockout.
Who's fighting in the co-main?
Dion Nicholson. He's a dude from Alabama. Big puncher. He's fought at cruiserweight before. Faced a guy. Oh my god, dude. Can't remember his name. It's a dude with a, like an African name. Apoche. Knocked him out. You know how I remember the fight? I watched it on NBC Business Channel because the NBC network was busy at the time with something else. So they put on the Business Channel, and Apoche knocked this dude out. This dude, I guess he's used to spar in the Wilder camp, but he's much lighter.
Wow. Okay. Clarissa, what kind of narc question, Donnie Brasco question is that?
Yo, that's crazy.
Clarissa. The real question is, do we see the Wilder we saw his last 2 fights, or do we
Absolutely.
I think so too. But we could get the knockout artist that's just throwing bombs.
But remember this too. It's a different opponent. It's not the same level.
Right. But PTSD is PTSD, right? He either has it or he doesn't. I don't know. We're going to see. What's up, Alberto?
Bomb squad.
Yeah, okay. Okay, my brother.
Marco, you need the link?
No, I pay for all the fights. All of them.
Yeah, I got it on YouTube.
Look who it is.
Oh
It's
wait,
Samurai
bro,
Yayin.
Herndon's coming out right now.
What?
Yeah, the fight. It's the main event.
Oh,
What happened to the
dopeness.
co-main?
All right. Maybe Herndon's fighting the co-main and the main. They're broke. That's this guy. That's I mean, that a mix between a skirt and it's kind of cool, but it's kind of like fruity. What do you think about it?
Yo, Marco,
What's up? Yayin?
Shout out to him.
did you see my comment about the grants?
Nah, what'd you say?
I said, can you switch my ticket for the grants now?
Switch your ticket from which to what?
It was the what was that? The haggler gloves to grant gloves at the
You don't want the Hagler one? You don't want the Haglers?
No, I'm gonna put it. If they not up for it right now, I'm gonna just
Okay, got you.
you know,
Switch.
wait.
You're switched.
But I'm talking
wait.
about both for the gloves, though. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
the
talking
two gloves. Yeah, I got you. All right, you switched.
My God, thank you.
You the man.
Jose
You
Garcia, go on YouTube, go to space trap space house YouTube channel, and you can watch it. I literally have it on right now.
All right.
Shout out the Global Combat Collective. Guy that is the co-owner of that is actually from the same county as I.
Broward.
No, Palm Beach.
Who's from Broward? Somebody that's in here was from Broward.
Stay
Johnny.
Wavy.
Oh, Wavy. Thank you. No, Johnny's not Broward, right?
No, Johnny's from Hillbilly City, from
Dade County?
Winter Haven. No, Dade County's Miami.
You guys hear me? Am I muffled or I'm good?
Oh, you sound muffled now. It's funny. You weren't muffled before.
Yeah, because whenever I put up the volume on when I'm watching the fight, and if I try and raise the volume a little, it muffles me. Oh well. Who we got
There's
up in
Finkel.
here? See Jeezy.
That's better. That's better. Nobody calls me that, but it's way better than the jizzle or whatever the fuck you want to put
Bro,
on it.
my camera's so clear here, but when I'm on a boxing voice, it's all fucked up.
Yeah, because his shit is ghetto.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Is that what
My camera looks good, right?
This is Wilder
Wow,
being
Marco.
like,
That's
I'm
perfect
not gonna
timing.
do it.
Yeah.
He's like,
I
I'm
don't
not
know
doing
what
it.
happened to the co-main.
My camera quality is better than this BOK Prime shit.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
It looks like it's being filmed in a church basement. It really does. Like bum fights.
But Wilder's a legend. Why is he fighting like in this kind of event, like with production, this kind of
Why
like
did
subpar?
Floyd Mayweather fight John Gotti the third twice? I mean,
In Mexico? Yeah, that's all right.
Sometimes you got to humble yourself and
Wait,
reset.
they
you
actually
know?
fought twice? The second one actually went through?
Yes. He fought John Gotti's grandson twice. Fucking goofy shit. I don't give a fuck how much.
I know that
money.
I know Wilder got beat up that second fight, but yo, was there anything scarier than a 240-pound Deontay Wilder? You know, you remember that? Like, bro, when he was 240 pounds, bro, he was huge and he was scary. You remember he came with the big old that like 50-pound walkout ring uniform or whatever you want to call it.
The second Fury fight when he bulked up. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
Bro,
Hey, I
he
think
looked
one of
so
you-
intimidating.
Real quick,
Word.
one of you have it playing, and I can get flagged. So please mute yourself or turn the volume down. Thank
Not
you.
me. Okay.
I have
Whoever that
no bit,
was.
yeah. I don't have any
Thank you.
volume.
Bronze Bomber. Yeah, I mean, he went from the biggest stage in boxing to, whatever we're looking at now.
He's literally fighting in Wichita, bro, Kansas. Like,
And look who he's fighting. Like, no disrespect. Like, I give props to anybody who steps in there, but, fall from grace of biblical proportions here.
Before we get started, before the fight starts, I want to say shout out Clarissa for trying to get me to incriminate myself to my next ex-wife, asking me if I cheated. No, I did not cheat on my first ex-wife. So get that
That's
out
how
of here.
you know she's a woman. The way she handled Bailey and those questions, we know she's a woman.
hey, if she wants a yes, I cheated on my first wife. Yes. How about that?
Damn.
Oh, well, yeah, you pretty motherfucker. I don't blame you. I used to cheat on everybody. I was a fucking dirtbag.
Yo, who we got on the panel? I see Alberto.
Alberto,
What's good, CJ?
Somebody
What
else.
up?
Alberto, Yai, Samurai Yayin,
Okay.
Right.
Shout out to
and
you,
the
brother.
Michael Buffer of Puerto Rico, Alex Vick.
All right.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah, Vic.
one time, you remember Danny that used to be on the Boxing Voice?
Yep.
He pump faked me and said that Team Haney wanted me to do a voiceover for one of their videos.
That's
But
rude.
then when I hit him up about it, he was like, "Oh no, I just brought it up to them." I was like, "Man, you got me all excited."
Yeah, you got that voice, man. You should try. Look into that. Voiceover work is, especially if you could exaggerate it, like welcome to, do all that
Right.
shit.
Bro,
I mean, that's
half
the
the
hardest
arenas
thing,
in the
right?
ring.
It's to change your tone while
Mhm.
maintaining it.
Yeah, for sure.
Good point. Yeah. Is that
Uh,
Zab right
Is
there?
that?
Is that
That's what I was about to say. Is that Judah?
Zab,
Yeah, Zab's there.
yeah, Zab fucks with BOK Prime.
So what do we think? What do you think this weighs? You think we're gonna have any issues? It was a bad joke because remember the suit weighing? I forgot it.
Okay. Yeah. Bad wording, man.
Bad joke, yeah, but yeah.
Not every swing can be a home run. Keep swinging,
Mhm.
champ.
Absolutely strike. Or wait, ball.
I
Yeah,
want to
Zab
see how
won.
many people are there.
Why is Zab dressed like a what are they called, the Malcolm X Muslims? What did you call them? Remember they used to
Nation
always
of
wear
Islam.
yeah, like Nation of Islam with the bow ties,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I feel you. Definitely.
You
Shit
better
looks
be
sharp.
careful before they come for you.
Nah, Zab's my man.
Nah,
50 grand.
I'm not talking about Zab. Zab is not Muslim, isn't he? Jewish?
Israelite,
Oh,
technically.
Right, Israelite.
Okay.
Did any of you guys have Israelites? Because in New York, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
don't know-
I've
I
seen
don't know what
them
that
They
means.
even out.
stand in New York City. They stand on the corner,
Mhm.
and they read from like whatever the Bible is.
The Quran.
Is it no? They're not.
No,
No,
Quran's
no, no.
Muslim.
They're not Muslim.
Right. No, they read
They're-
from the Bible,
Oh,
mainly the
excuse me.
Old Testament. Yeah.
and it's heavy anti-white shit too. And one guy reads, and then the other guy comments on what the guy just read.
Yeah,
Goes,
a little
"Go ahead, my
commentary.
brother." The guy's
It's like the
"Man." Yeah.
play-by-play and color commentary. That
Yes.
shit is hilarious.
Have you-
Yeah, I've
you-
seen him
wait,
even out in
You're
the Bay.
talking
so,
about the
They
Nation
got
of
that in
Islam, then.
California, CJ?
No, he's talking about the Black Hebrew Israelites. Yeah, not
Oh,
as
okay.
much. Not as much out here, but
Wow.
I have seen them.
Oh shit! Is that Buster Douglas?
We don't have any down
Yeah,
here
that's
in
Buster
South Florida.
Douglas. Why the fuck is Buster Douglas standing behind this guy?
Why
They
not?
mentioned him earlier in the
Is
broadcast.
this guy from
Why not?
Ohio?
Oh.
Maybe.
No, he's from Louisiana.
Why the fuck is Buster Douglas?
Oh
there?
no, because he said he ran into him. And they built a relationship.
Okay.
I saw the interview.
Okay, good. Thank you, because I was confused.
Why is there so many people in the ring though? That's like a little.
Because they're paid to be there.
Okay, that was
I don't.
confusing.
I don't know where the promoters got this money from. The dude started BKB. I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
know where. I know where. Chase. He got a loan.
Oh wow.
Well,
Chase
no,
was
because
like, okay.
BKB really took off. Nelson Lopez, he's a dude that he has his hands in a lot of different baskets, and he starts it along, and then he normally gets bought out or sells, his
Word.
portion and moves on to
Okay.
something else. So,
Okay.
That makes sense.
this is his new venture here with Global Combat Collective or whatever, and his partner is pretty successful businessman as well. But yeah, I'm just
Okay.
not sure with this being a fight in Kansas and Wilder. Exactly, is that going to lead to success? I guess time will tell. If Wilder knocks this guy out and it goes viral, then it's going to be great. But if
It'll
this
help.
goes 9, 10, 11 rounds and it's in the corner, hey, no more, or it goes 12 rounds or 10 rounds, however long, it's not going to be the best look.
Yo, Mita,
Solid point, Vega. I think
HLD. Hold on a
they
second.
might be
Mita,
counting on that.
I don't think he's a part owner. If he is, I got to hit him up because I got to get a job. I don't know if he'll hire my white ass, but I'll fucking try.
Yeah,
That'd
he's
be
definitely at the
hilarious.
pressers, all the pressers.
That doesn't mean that he's a part owner, but
No. I mean, they only have a presser like once a year.
They're showing love with the pay-per-view price though. Like it was originally gonna be like 25, but I think it was like $6 like today.
Oh, this guy's flat. This guy looked like he just gave birth. Look how flabby he is.
There goes my boy Nelson in the corner of Wilder.
6'3", 218. So this guy is probably a natural cruiserweight. Let's be honest. Right?
Right. I'd agree. I don't know. Are
Anybody
you behind? Is your broadcast behind? I'm
He's
seeing
definitely
Wilder.
behind.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
behind
right.
like 30 seconds, Marco.
Okay, let me refresh.
Yeah, bro. You better go on, bro. You better go on YouTube because YouTube's ahead of you.
Oh, it's on
Mhm.
YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
No,
I'm
not
watching the
BOK
same-
Prime YouTube.
No,
What on YouTube is it?
A
same
bootleg.
place Vegas
The
watching
Trap
it.
House.
Yeah,
Yeah,
DA Trap House.
Mhm.
DA Trap House?
Yeah.
That's not YouTube. DA.
Okay.
No, it's on YouTube. It's a YouTube channel. I'm watching the same
Oh,
feed.
I
that
got you. I
Vegas.
got you. Okay.
Oh,
And
everyone's.
how are they allowed to do that?
I have no
Listen.
idea, but I saw it and I said, "Fuck it."
All right, I'm on it. So right now it's just Wilder is yeah, it's him and Wilder are face to face, right? Or the
We're all on the same stream, Marco.
okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got you. We got it.
Yeah,
We
I
got
just
it.
looked it up. It says Zab does not own BOK Prime. He holds the title of president of BOK Prime Boxing.
Oh, he's the president. Shout out to him, man.
Yo,
Damn.
I need to
Shout out.
talk to him then, because
Yeah, but are you BOK?
I was gonna say Marco and BOK Prime.
from
Hey,
the
They
waist
want-
down, I am. You know what I'm saying? All right.
they want to reach
No,
a broader
no,
audience.
for
that would
sure.
be
Hit up
perfect.
Pause,
Zab
Marco.
for real, man. I mean, why not? Like you'll be another, how do you want to say it? Just
Fight
another
just started.
Yep, started. All right, so now we got Wilder
Ooh, like the skinny
standing.
again.
All right, he's jabbing,
terrible socks.
jabbing. Let's see. I can't tell if he's scared yet. Looks a little scared still.
Nah, I wouldn't say he looks
Nah,
scared.
come on, Marco.
Looks a little scared to me. Looks very tentative.
Oh, controlling the center of the ring. I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, bro, he's always been awkward. Like
I'm telling you, wow. And he has chopsticks for legs, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Oh, he just threw that straight right hard. Okay.
yeah.
He's ready to get off. No
Let's see
tootie.
what happens. I mean, this shouldn't last one round if he brings, But I mean, all this guy needs to do is duck to his right.
Well,
and he's
homie's
good
trying to
go.
catch the jab, which good luck. Think she slipped.
Yeah.
You're gonna be there. Yeah, exactly.
Catching it,
You're
he's
gonna
gonna
be
stay down the center too much with that right hand.
Tremendous size difference. Wilder, for as chopsticky as his legs are, his shoulders are extremely wide.
Mhm.
Which is
At least Herndon is trying to step to Wilder's left. At least he's not stepping towards the power hand.
he's ducking, so that's smart. You see how he's ducking down? He's moving to his right.
Right.
That's exactly what you have to do to avoid that.
Okay.
I mean, you have to avoid one punch. Like it should, you know what I mean? Like it's one legendary punch, but you have to avoid one punch.
Literally, that's the game plan, right?
Literally, yeah.
Everything else you can survive. You will
Yeah.
survive. But one straight right hand, and you're waking up and it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
He's setting it up. He's measuring that distance over and over. He's coming.
I like what I'm seeing from Wilder. He's being measured.
Yeah, okay. I
he's
take
not
it
getting
back.
crazy.
He's looking a little more comfortable now to me as well.
This is 2018 Wilder.
Let's not
Don't
get,
put too much extra sauce on. Let's see.
yeah, exactly.
My bad.
Let's not wild out, but
Nope.
dude, just missed that.
Yo, the legs are crazy, bro.
It looks like a chopstick wrapped in gift
Like,
paper.
So what do we call what are those leggings?
Noodle like
That's
No.
looks like chopsticks are being gifted.
Like
in
Compression
Compression.
pants is the
Yeah.
technical term. Compression.
Yeah,
pants.
those look like leggings, dog.
What's the point of compression pants?
For circulation.
Right, and prevent swelling. Like if you do get, a contusion
Why
or
the fuck
something.
is he worried about those skinny shit swelling?
Maybe, yeah, because he has such a heavy top. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
And he's
All right.
37, 38, 39. I don't know.
39, I believe, right? The other guy's 37,
Okay.
which isn't even that old in boxing. Oh, their first left hook thrown, if you
Yeah.
call it that.
No, he's like that was the first thing with conviction. I'll give him that.
Okay. So Wilder keeps his hands very low, but since he's always the taller man controlling the reach and the distance, doesn't matter. Like
I'll
this
say
guy,
this.
Go ahead.
I was just what's obvious is Herndon it's too much space. He needs to be closer. Like he's just it's a ticking time bomb with the distance that he's fighting at.
yeah, he's a sitting duck out there. I agree.
I don't know. He's being a little tentative because maybe he's just that, cautious about that hand. I don't know.
Wilder.
Accurate.
how's this trap house guy not getting taken down and flagged?
Because nobody cares.
Damn.
That's a very good. Who said that? Vega? That's a good point. Yeah, that's an
How many rounds are we going?
this? Who the fuck knows?
I'm gonna say 3.
No, I meant like what's his schedule for it?
10 rounder.
Okay.
This is a 10-rounder. This motherfucker is not throwing one punch with conviction, not one.
Now, because he's bro. They're fighting in Kansas, and he's making sure he's in Missouri.
He's making sure he's in
I
Cali.
like the part. I like the part in Wilder's hair. If I was black, I had like coarse hair. I would have had a flat top, or I would have done that shit. That shit looks dope. That's the old Mike Tyson.
He doesn't look terrible. Triple jab, you know what I'm saying?
No, he doesn't. No, I'm with you. He looks good. He's not. His stance is wide as opposed to just remember the other two fights just circling.
But check this out. Remember when he made his comeback against Hellenius and he got the quick knockout? Maybe he's just trying to get some rounds in before he,
Nah, if you looked at that, he was circling. He somehow hurt Hellenius with that off the back foot punch, but he was under the same bullshit in that fight. He wasn't like this. He didn't plant his shit like redwood roots. He was
it wasn't flush, but it was enough.
He's on his Klitschko shit too. Pushed the head down after the 1-2. That's his Klitschko shit right there.
If you were Herndon, what would you do though? I mean, slip the jab to the right. What would you do? Jab to the body.
Well, let me ask you, Vega. If you're in front of somebody who's keeping both hands low, there's a lot you could do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm setting up a body shot so I can go up top.
I would leap in at him because Wilder needs range to have power. His power is at the end of his shot. He's not an inside puncher. His punches close up aren't nearly as powerful. So you get up in his chest. That's what you do.
I got you, but he doesn't have the athleticism to jump inside like that. I don't see it.
He's walking him down right now.
He's useless when you're at his chest. I mean, this version of him.
But
this range, look at this. This is he can hit, but he can't get hit. He's controlling the distance and the range, man.
Brilliant.
He's
controlling. Herndon was trying to close the distance a little bit, and then he just gave it up after like 3-4 jabs being thrown.
Calculating distance better than Google Maps.
Jab to the body real quick now.
That was a weird slappy. What the fuck was that? You saw that?
Yeah. It was kind of.
Oh, there it was.
Great. Yeah,
the first one was
nice jab. See, those type of jabs there, those are the ones that make a difference. It's just after he throws the right, they reposition, throws a jab. Those are the ones that help you win fights.
Just resetting. I agree.
Absolutely. I hope he does his thing. I mean, it'd be cool to see, what if he comes back and wins the title? That'd be a crazy story.
I just want to see him get hit. I want to see what happens when he gets hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
My point about the Hellenius was not like how it went down, but that it was his comeback fight, right? But that gave him the confidence, maybe like a false sense of confidence, because he's like, okay, I can do it.
Down.
Left hook.
Knockdown. No, that was a push.
Oh, maybe it was a foot.
Oh, they're counting. That didn't look like a punch.
It might have been.
It looked like the left hook landed, but hit him in the chest. So really, the force.
Yeah, I'm saying. I think it might have been the foot. We'll see.
Yeah, he's okay though, so that's what matters. He's not hurt. So, but still a 10-8. Yeah, Hellenius, can we count how many actual shots with any kind of authority he's thrown? Because I can't think of one.
3.
Herndon.
3. Yeah, Herndon. 1 jab, not jabs, just any other. Let me see. Let me go back. If anybody's trying to come in the room, I am not watching the screen, so I'll let you in when I see it. But nobody is right now. What up, V? What up, Vlogs? Yeah, Vlogs. We all paid $7. All of us.
Exactly.
I'll say this.
What's up? Who's gonna say something?
Yeah, Vlogs. It's on YouTube. Go to the Trap House.
Oh, they exchange shots.
It was a check hook, right?
I just missed it. Fuck, they rewound it, right? Let me see. I'm gonna watch.
No, I was gonna say we're gonna see how good if BLK Prime is for real if they can actually the replay.
Yeah, the punch kind of hit him in the back of the neck, so it was questionable.
Okay.
But close enough.
You can't be mad. They call it a.
Yeah, right. It's not out of the realm of possibility. This fucking guy. Didn't Billy fight yet?
Yeah, knocked the guy out. Right hand to the body, left hook to the body, elbow to create space. And just arm the uppercut, drop dude down. The ref said, "Nah, you don't gotta."
This is freezing. Did it freeze for you guys?
Yes. Yeah,
it's choppy.
Yeah,
still better than BOK Prime streaming on their app.
It's got 20K on here, so I see he's getting a lot of traffic for this.
Yeah, the guy said something. He started. The guys start talking. Oh, we got 30K people in here watching. Appreciate you.
30.
It's at 32 right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, that hook. Right.
See, but now you see what's happening, right? This Herdon guy is starting to earmuff guard. You cannot earmuff guard in front of Wilder. That's literally suicide. You see
You
that?
guys thinking the left hook might be another tool, and Wilder's added to his toolbox at a late age?
It looked good. I mean, it's not going to be the kind of legendary thump that the right has, but it's looking better than I've seen it.
He's corking it. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he's snapping,
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way he looks.
2 reels dropping his hands too off the jab. Not a good idea, brother.
Absolutely. But those are
Wow, that's the old school Wilder swing.
Yeah, that was an old school.
He threw that from Omaha.
The Vern Wilder swing.
You mean from Tuscaloosa?
There you go.
Nah, man. They're in the Midwest. That's why I said Omaha. Yeah.
Whatever.
Why is there a California referee if they're in Kansas?
You don't know,
Because he probably filled out the form for $100 to be licensed in Kansas.
You guys know that all referees literally have full-time jobs. Not one referee can live off boxing or reffing. Did you guys know that?
Ooh, there we go. Right hand from Herndon.
That was one. Yep, it was a little bit of a kind of over the top. Oh, that jab, though. Yeah, the jab is good.
No, Wilder's in his reflexes actually look pretty decent.
Hey man, I've said it 1,000 times in Vega. You've been in the ring. It's a 80 to 90% mental. So, that's why guys could go from looking like legends to looking like amateurs, depending on where their head's at.
So, are you okay with what Wilder's doing, or do you want to see him turn it up a little bit? I'm okay with it.
No, he's doing a good job. What are we only in round 3, right?
Yeah, round 3.
No, he's doing good. The jab is good because by him throwing that jab, guys, it creates a pattern. He's doing a lot of just single jab. So when he goes 1-2, it's going to catch dude by surprise.
Yo, that could have been nasty. That step back right hand by Wilder.
But there's a third possibility that might occur, which we haven't even thought about. What if Wilder just can't knock him out? What if the power's gone?
Yeah,
severely lower. I mean, his stock is already on the floor, so I would hate to see it. But yeah, that's
right.
possible.
Like we that's something we would never even think of. In our minds, we're all like, it's either 0 or 100. But what if it's something like a 50%?
Do you know Don House? Because he's been around forever. He's never been like a main trainer, but he's been working cuts forever.
Nah, Don House. Nah, is this a dude training Wilder?
Right, yeah, but he does cuts. He does in MMA and in boxing.
Damn,
so he's been around the game.
He got that predator hair. Good for him.
That shit is a wild cut. I feel you.
I know, right? I mean, I'm just I'd give anything to have. Actually, if I had to choose between being bald and having that, I'll be bald.
I was gonna say I would love to see you rocking that.
Why aren't you bald right now? Because
Alex, do not make fun of me. You're already more handsome.
I'll be there
Don't make
soon.
fun of me being bald.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm your ghost of Christmas future. You better chill.
He's hanging on to what he got. I'm not mad at Marco.
Nah, I hear you. It's like with white hair too, because like my girl we speak about it.
We look like we're either sick with something terminal or like we're KKK founders. Like if we go skin bald, we can't pull it off.
You will look good bald, Marco. Pause.
I don't know.
Right hand, that it didn't affect him.
Also thin.
His front hand's looking fast there. Did it not?
Yo, that jab is some thump. He's
now he's walking him down. You can see the engine's moving now.
Yeah, word up. Hands are low. He's so susceptible to a straight right counter, but this guy's just not throwing. He's so susceptible to a straight right.
Yeah,
because his hands are literally. Look at his hands. They're around his chest, his nipple area. I know it's a little gay to say that, but that's around where they are.
That's what you see. A lot of tall guys do that, though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, this guy's 6'3", 6'7". That's a pretty big difference. It's 4 inches.
I think dude's a punching bag, Marco. He's not even throwing.
No, he's not. He's moving though, so I'll give him one thing. He's not making it easy.
Yeah, he's doing enough.
Yeah.
He's not doing much. He's doing enough.
Right. Oof. Some of those are landing, just not doing anything.
No.
Yeah, he's kind of slippery, but he's gonna. I see a time bomb coming.
Slippery like KY.
Oof. Wilder's trying.
Oh yeah, he is. No, this is. I could say old school Wilder. He's a little more composed. The old school Wilder would be a little more wild with some of those looping shots. This is like a more composed, old school Wilder.
Technically, a lot better.
I feel that.
I don't know. Sometimes Vega, you ever sparred somebody who's inexperienced? I mean, I don't know, and super wild. You ever do that?
Yeah, but he's not being that wild.
But I'm saying when he was, that sometimes can work because dudes aren't used to it and aren't expecting certain punches coming from wild angles. So my point is, when he was wild, it actually sometimes was to his benefit because he caught the element of surprise was there.
No, for sure. Yeah, it's guys, they're throwing from their hips. You're like, what the fuck?
Crazy shit. Yeah, very unorthodox. Yo, this guy just threw a little bit though. He fucking sacked up a little.
Yeah, Tyrell doesn't know what to do. You can see it. He doesn't know what to do.
Nah. But he knows how to dips down to his left every time the right comes.
Just not athletic enough, in my opinion, to really close the distance consistently.
Wilder got touched a little.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what.
Wilder has a pretty good chin when his mind's in it, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, the Zhang thing, I feel like he just quit. I think he probably could have got up.
I mean, and Zhilei Zhang is a monstrous puncher.
Yeah, 300-plus pounder, yeah. Good point. I weigh Wilder by almost 100 pounds. Uh-oh. There we go. Yes, this is going to be bad.
There it is.
Not enough time left. There's not enough time.
6 seconds.
This dude's starting to get, I believe, tired. The fatigue might be the factor here.
Like, Peter down.
There you go. Hey, there's the Wilder we know.
There he is. He's getting to the point. You ever been in there and you're so tired, you'd rather just take the punch than move out the way because you're so tired?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah,
that's where he's at right now, this other guy.
Yeah, definitely been there.
Yeah, me too. Like, I can't move. Fuck it, just land. I'll be good.
Yeah. Hey, you hit me. I know you're there.
Yeah.
Wow. Someone in the chat for this channel said 10-9 Arden. People are funny.
Fuck you.
Who said that?
Not you, but them.
No. In the Trap House YouTube channel.
Oh, I was like, I don't think any of my people say that. They're definitely joking.
Yeah, 4-0 with the 10-8, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, well, Wilder's looking pretty good, actually. I'll tell you what this will do, guys. It will amp us for a possible Joshua Wilder fight if he could. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, if I'm AJ, I'm taking a fight.
More. He needs one more. It's still a big step up between Herndon and Joshua.
No, it is.
Quick.
But I think
Come back
enough
quick.
It's enough for us to be like, yeah. No, it'll be.
How about Wilder versus Big Baby Anderson? Then Joshua.
Nah, that's a bad fight for Wilder. Like, what? That's risky. Like, what's he get to gain from that fight?
Unless it's a turkey bag.
I mean, he's made a lot of money. I don't know his finances, but unless he was stupid with his money, I think he's set for life.
No, you're right. I mean, the AJ fight's gonna get him up.
That'll just be a dope fight. Yeah, and I don't even know who would win.
Oof.
That fight was actually supposed to happen. But he lost to Bacoli.
Right.
No, I know, but they could still they could reinstate it.
Yeah, dude is just worn out. It's a matter of time.
Yeah, he's mad because it takes a lot of fatigue. It takes a lot of energy, kind of absorbing all those shots and moving and when you're in the mind frame of the stalkee, it really drains you as opposed to being the stalker.
Yeah, prey. I feel it.
Yeah, the prey. That's a better way to say it. This guy with his fucking skirt trunks. Wilder's going.
The hook. The hook's
lead left hook. See right there. See what he's doing right now? He's tapping the jab. See, this is a trap. This is tap.
Ooh, the uppy.
I mean, that was that wasn't the best.
Trying to show punch. He's just trying
to
show punch.
But he's showing a bigger tool bag, but he's going back to his bread and butter.
Yo, how many times has this guy been knocked out? This Herndon, whatever his name is.
Richard Torres knocked him out. I know that.
Okay. So is his chin, because Wilder's not really doing anything with those. They're landing, but nothing's really happening.
No, he's not buckling the knees. He's not making the guy hold on for life.
And they don't look that hard when they land. But look, this guy's giving him a fight. I'll give him that. Like, he could be doing a little more, but he's doing enough where he doesn't see. He's showing some heart. Oof. I wonder if Wilder's like, why won't he fall? Like, I'm so used to dudes dropping off like they got hit into a bug zapper. This guy's a fall.
Every right hand, we're like, oh, is this it?
Yeah, every single one.
To be fair, he hasn't landed it super flush, but I got you.
He landed a couple through that guard, I feel like. No?
I'll say this: the left hook looks the fastest punch. The right's not looking that fast every time he throws.
Damn.
It. Maybe there was like 2 that looked like good speed. Other than that, everything looks kind of slow.
I mean, look how low Wilder's left hand is. You could easily pull counter with him all night.
Bro got knocked out 4 times.
Ooh. 4. You said 12 or 4?
4.
4.
Ooh,
Okay.
right hand. Ooh, overhand,
Ooh.
right, left. Okay, they see.
Ooh. What the fuck? That was,
Got him. You got him.
It looks like he's out
shit.
on his feet.
that was
Yeah.
sloppier than Joe.
For real.
Yeah, no, he's fucked up. You saw that? He's fucked.
This dude
Yeah.
is gasping.
Mm.
He has
I
some
think that
balls,
was
though.
like his last hurrah.
Got some balls.
Yeah, you got some brass tacks.
I wouldn't get in there with Wilder, so shout out to him.
I'll get in there.
How much you paying?
I'll fight Wilder. I'll fight Wilder for free, just to say I did it.
Mm-mm. There goes the uppercut, man.
Yeah,
Look
this guy-
there,
boom.
overhand right. Look at that, great chin. Yo, oh, he did the spin.
Yeah.
But Wilder didn't pounce on him. I thought that was his opportunity right there.
The referee said, "Yo, chill." See a
He's
5-0 with a knockdown.
You got to chill.
50,
They said
44.
in the chat that this dude got knocked out already in 2 rounds by Torres.
What round we going into, guys? 5, 6? What?
To the 6th
4.
round.
Six,
Or
yep.
Damn, Alberto, what stream you watching?
Alberto,
It's because I can't see the round because the
Oh.
chat's blocking it.
open
Yeah,
up your ojos. Or
Pause.
ocho.
No, I'm keeping tally of my score, so that's why I know.
All right.
Oh, nice.
So now this guy's earmuffing. This isn't good.
Yo,
Okay.
I like him to the
I
body.
like that.
Body,
Yeah.
yeah. Did a body
If he's
shot.
gonna do that.
It wasn't that. It was the footwork to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He did the jab and then he stepped to the left hook, and then he was ready to throw the right
Right.
if he wanted to. Oh, I just missed that one.
Yeah, he's just missing a lot of them. I mean, he's winning the fight easy.
Did he
Get the
clip
fuck
him?
off me. Is that a
No,
Okay, no. Yeah, I was wondering if he clipped him because he looked hurt.
he's tired.
Dude is spent. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he is.
That's a
He
nasty
is-
little mohawk he got too.
He is spent like a Bitcoin. Spent like a
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
it's over, bro.
This, I don't know. This guy will throw some shots back randomly too. You'll see.
hold on, he's flipping and dipping?
No, this guy there is on his Klitschko shit. You know how draining that is, guys who haven't boxed. When you get your head pushed down, that takes a lot out of you.
I know from wrestling, but not in the ring.
I mean,
This guy's ready to go.
Why doesn't this corner save him and just throw the towel? Obviously,
Because
he's
it's
done.
not that
He's
bad.
not he's not taking clean shots.
No, look at what the fuck's Wilder doing.
Shoe shine punches.
Yeah, now he's getting frustrated. Just get the fuck
Yup.
out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, good job by her.
Yup, really good job. Walk right into it. It's like he could hit him with that Dubois catching. You know, when Anthony Joshua thought he had him hurt, walked right into it.
Wilder should DDT him next time he puts his.
Oh, my. You said it's all mental, Marco. You can see it. Wilder isn't as composed. He's trying to get
It's
finished.
just not having the same effect, man.
No,
Bomb squad.
No, he's
There
going
you
more
go.
old
There you
school.
go.
He's
Throw
going.
his head down.
and he's
He's
kind
getting
of
away
I
from his
remember that
conventional
shit.
approach that he had.
he's throwing some slappy.
Hmm.
Oh,
Going back to instinct.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's moving.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, he slumped.
Yeah, we went.
Do you
down
want to
for that one.
continue?
He's
said
good, though.
chilling on
Look
the
at him.
rope.
he's
sitting
taking
that
a
shit
breather
like
on the ropes.
Come on, champ, get up.
Sitting in the
Yeah.
ropes like an afternoon.
Don't
nap.
do
Oh, he ain't getting up.
Oh, okay.
No, he's good.
Oh, he got up. He got up.
Thought it was gonna Garcia. He got it.
He was sitting there like he's taking a nap in a hammock. He's good to go. Move your head and grab, fuckface.
Ooh,
30
my
seconds.
God damn. Boy,
30
I
seconds.
felt the win from that.
I say he finishes.
I
Right
hope
here.
so. I want to see another round.
I don't.
Boom,
I
boom.
want to see another round. I don't
Ooh,
think they
see,
come
he's
out.
throwing back. He's throwing back.
Yeah, but he threw it to like he threw it to the west when you put the compass on. While
Oh, he just clipped Wilder too.
Marco, what are you watching?
Hey, clipped him with the.
this
with
is
the right.
Deontay that we've been seeing for years.
Yeah.
In regards to the
Oh,
Oh,
dude
God.
just fell.
Ain't it? That ain't it. See, he's getting frustrated. That's what I'm saying. The mental is like, I just want this shit to be over. I already got this guy hurt. Get the fuck out of here. That's not the approach.
This
they
fucking
discipline.
stream is freezing its ass off.
Stay disciplined like you were. That's how you're gonna take it home.
Word.
There we go. 6-0.
Word.
60-52.
Someone said prison
the
brawl.
trap
in the
house.
chat.
Shotgun
Someone
house.
said what?
Someone said prison brawl.
Nah, they brought better in prison.
Like a
man.
street fight, basically.
What the fuck is this
I
shit
got
that they're showing?
The trap
guess-
house, bro. You
Yeah,
That's
know,
the
go to
trap house,
trap
Marco.
house, yeah.
Those are shotgun. Those are shotgun homes.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, but okay.
That's because you're not from
Ooh.
the South.
I'm definitely not.
You
Yeah, okay, that was a
see
good
those
shot.
in like Texas and Louisiana a lot, and we got some down here too.
Texas.
They even call it out here in Cali. They call them trap house now. It took a little while to get through.
Oh, see that right hand landed. See, you saw that one on the replay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
You know, he's definitely old school, sloppy, Wilder. Which is good.
Nah, this is vintage Wilder, Marco. I told you.
That's what he
He's
said.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I prefer how he came out. Much prefer how he came out.
In the beginning, right?
Exactly.
This shit is freezing
Okay, he's kind of getting back to it.
like the North Pole. Oh, nice
You
job.
see how easy he is to hit, though, once he throws that
So
jab?
easy. Yeah. That's what I was saying the whole time. His hands are mad low. But he also, to his defense, this guy's barely throwing any punches, so he's kind of being lulled to sleep.
Yeah, playing with his food. He's going to need to improve on that if he has any
Yeah.
chance at the top
Yeah,
level
no.
again.
But no, CJ, I don't think he's playing with his food. He's trying to take
There
the
you
dude
go.
out.
He's hurt.
Oh yeah. Just as far as
yeah.
his guard, I mean, I
Look how
understand. What you're saying.
frustrated he's getting. He keeps pushing him down, and he's like, "Why won't he fall?"
How
Right.
crazy is it if this goes 10 rounds?
Insane.
42 of them have fallen.
But we're close.
What are we at? 7 now? 8?
Yeah.
It's 7, right? Around 7 right now, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
at
telling
the-
you, the left hook's been money.
Yup. And mind you, lead left hook on his Roy Jones shit.
Y'all must have forgot. Come on, man. You missed it. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm watching this. So, whoa. This
He wanted to
dude-
uppercut him so bad.
What is he telling them? Like, don't push down?
Oh, no, like a bitch.
This dude is sloppy as a bathroom BJ. Yeah, that was a
Nope, not
weird
there.
analogy, but
Okay.
it's true.
This is Marco. This is like my drunk Tio's fighting.
Nah,
This
the
is
drunks would have
sloppy.
been more exciting.
I feel like Wilder's exciting because he's always like, you're always like, when's a guy going down? You know,
There it
That's
goes.
true.
he's innately exciting. And he
But
looks.
yeah,
pretty-
I think you've been right the whole time, Marco. It's more fatigue than like power.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, exactly. So is he lost power, or does this guy just have a beard on him?
No, he doesn't have a beard. He's been knocked out 4 times by non-Deontay Wilders.
Okay. So
Does-
then maybe
No,
it's power.
Ooh,
he looks
that
like
was a
he's-
good one.
He looks like he's
Oh, it's
Oh,
over.
they
Oh,
stopped
that's
it.
bad stoppage.
What?
That
That was
wasn't
not
bad
a good
stoppage.
stoppage.
Oh shit!
I mean, he
That's
was gonna
disappointing.
get slept, but that's what we want.
I don't know.
Let it happen.
No,
Yeah, let it
The
happen.
right hand
I'm not
started having
saying I
effect.
want to see anybody hurt, but that wasn't enough. You feel me? It was looking that way, but it wasn't convincing. Like, oh, it's just over. Nah,
The
fuck
right
that.
hand was starting to hurt. It was
Rob,
obvious.
that's right. 96 Mark all knocked out. Fuck that.
Nah, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to believe that, but it wouldn't happen.
So, what are the thoughts? How do we grade that performance? For myself, I'll give it a B minus.
B plus.
Yeah, I'm with Alberto actually B plus because he was impressive. I'm disappointed he got sloppy towards the end, but no, I love his approach coming out. The jab, mixing it up, went to the body a little bit, but that lead left hook, like you guys said, it was beautiful. So more tools in his toolbox, but don't go back to that instinctual Wilder. I hate to see that overhand sloppy. You see it?
I like B. I'll give it a B. And first off, let me. And now, Mo, this isn't because you look Indian, okay?
Uh-oh.
You come again.
It's not because you look Indian. I'm just thanking you.
Thank you. Come again.
Appreciate you, big dog. Mo looks mad Indian. Mo looks mad Indian. Jersey Bizob.
Hey man, I just want to say, Margaret, are they crazy? B plus? Look horrible.
Uh-oh.
When them guys
Bob's
get out
on
the
his shit.
ring,
On it,
Bob's
Jersey.
on his
he look
shit.
horrible. I used to love Wilder. He looks horrible,
I'm
man.
gonna step
You
away
see
with
that
Bob.
bum he's fighting? He might have fight me. He should have fought me. That guy is hard. That guy he's fighting was terrible. He shouldn't be a professional boxer. That dude was
Oh, come
terrible.
on, Bob.
Wilder looked horrible. Where y'all looking at?
Okay,
So
let's bring
I'm
a little
serious.
balance back.
What's your
Bob, let
grade?
me ask you a quick question. How do you didn't like his approach coming out and how he mixed up his offense? You didn't see any growth there?
He's fighting a bum. He should have knocked it. He should have just came out and been thrown right and knocked him out. That dude can't even fight. He's horrible. Why
I think he's
why
trying
are
to,
you wasting time with that bum? He should have just been like, yo, I'm knocking this bum out. That would have shown me something.
like I
You
alluded
know?
to earlier, that he did that with Hellenius, but it didn't. I think he was trying to get some rounds in. Of course, he wanted the stoppage, but he was like, let me open up my toolbox because I know to elevate to that
He
next
don't
level.
have a toolbox.
Hold on. To elevate to that next level to get back up there for a possible Joshua match, I can't just 1-2, 1-2 like I was. I need some more tools. I need to show I got, I can adjust.
So
So
Honestly.
he's gonna fight any fight. He's gonna fight any real fighter fighting like that.
he didn't
Is
look
he?
that bad.
Is he
Yeah.
gonna beat anybody fighting like that?
Well, you're looking at Anthony Joshua, who just started, going down from. So they're both kind of on the same level.
I
No?
mean, that's why I was like, I hope he retired, man. We oh
Nah,
my goodness. So
that's not a
I'm gonna fight
retirement fight.
another guy who's been knocked out 20 times and now prove something.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's
Well,
horrible. He was horrible. Y'all can't be serious. That man looked horrible out there. He shouldn't be in the boxing ring. And I love Wilder. He looked terrible. Y'all saying B plus. Y'all gonna get that man hurt.
I don't think
Y'all
he
gonna get him hurt bad.
All right,
You're
let's
bringing
ask
too much
everybody in the
emotion
chat.
into this. I'm looking at what he did, not his level of competition, but what he did and what I think his goal is. To get back in there long term, I want to get to the top. I got to do a little bit more than I used to do because obviously that didn't work out for him before. So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I watched the big three. And then guys is watched I might watch it for entertainment, but they look horrible out there in the big three, just like he looked horrible. I'm just watching it for the heck of it, but we got to tell the truth. If you watch the big three, the more watch them NBA guys look horrible. Wilder looks horrible. He can't fight. Period. He's not going to beat anybody in the top 50. He couldn't beat anybody in the top 50. That guy who was in the ring tonight, who can he beat? That's what I want to know. Name somebody he can beat.
You act
A
like
real
he didn't
fighter.
pitch. You act like he didn't pitch a shutout and get the stoppage. It wouldn't come as early as you wanted. I don't know the same circumstances, but you acting
Marco,
like
you could have beat that guy. Marco, would you have
acting
beat
like it
that
was
guy
a
in the ring
50-50
tonight?
fight or something.
Bob, I think I don't know what goes on with Bob, but Jersey Bob after midnight turns into Jekyll and Hyde. He gets fucking wild out.
Word. He's
I
normally
think-
hella chill.
No, he does. Yeah, he's usually chill. And after midnight, he starts he's screaming.
No,
But I don't think he looked that bad, Wilder. I think he looked kind of like how he used to look. Like what looks so bad to you? Matter of fact, he was doing lead left hooks. We never even seen that before.
Exactly.
The guy
man, that was my point.
he was fighting.
Okay.
It was horrible.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you just walk in there? I would have walked in there and tried to knock him out in the first 30 seconds and get him out of there.
He was trying. He was throwing some heat, Wilder. He was throwing heat. It just the dude took it, or there's not as much heat on the shots anymore. But he was trying.
Bob,
Listen,
let me
I'm very
reiterate my point.
serious.
Let me reiterate my point, Bob.
Name some people that he could beat.
If you went in there and stopped him in the first round like you typically would that do anything for like his confidence and knowing he can do more to fight the top level, or just would have been another bum?
Yes,
he knocked out
it
another
would
bum.
have.
Okay, man. I don't think so.
It would have, because he'd be like, I'm back. I can knock guys out. Now he had a stoppage. The ref stopped it. Now he go home like, man, I didn't even knock the dude out. That's what he's thinking.
No,
I didn't even knock him out.
Again, I'm going to go back to that Hellenius fight. He did that, and it didn't rebuild his confidence. He just probably got, his ego probably blew up like, I am that dude again.
I was at the Hellenius night,
fight
and everybody went home happy.
Nah, but the Hellenius fight was bullshit because he was circling. He was on that circling shit. He just happened to catch him. This was a different Wilder. He planted his feet deep like a redwood, and was going forward, was jabbing. It was a different energy. It wasn't that retreating, circling energy. It was coming. It was a stalking dog the bounty hunter.
2018 Wilder.
I understand what you
I
mean,
remember he
Bob.
was at the Hellenius fight, and everybody went home happy.
Yeah,
everybody was like,
everyone went home happy.
yeah. Everybody was like, yeah, he knocked him out. Everybody felt happy.
Now look,
course
guys,
You feel happy after this
happy.
performance?
guys, real quick, I have a bunch of you in here, which I'm cool with. Just let's make sure not to talk
All
over
right.
each other.
I'm gonna let y'all talk, but that was bad. All
No,
right.
Bob.
Have a good night, gentlemen.
Bomb
No.
squad.
Can I just I'm gonna just
Go ahead. I'm gonna let
shoot
other
real
people
quick.
cook. Y'all got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just shoot real quick because I ain't even gonna lie. I gotta get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and run 5 miles. So
Good Lord.
I'm just trying to let me just say this, man.
Mhm.
This is why boxing sucks. You see a guy come out and he shows some new wrinkles at 39 years old. He shows patience we've never seen before. And because we didn't get some story movie, him come out with a right hand and just drop a guy, and it didn't look like a Rocky movie. It didn't look like Creed 4. He's trash. He should hang it up, and he's terrible,
Well,
and
wait,
nobody wants to
Mikhail.
see him.
Mikhail,
Exactly.
we agree everything you said, but you said this is
No, I
why
don't.
boxing. You should say this is why Jersey Bob, because he's the
No,
only one who said that.
because it's not just Jersey Bob. Like before I got here, it's
The whole
all
chat is
over-
hating.
It's all over YouTube. It's all like that's a lot of people's opinions is that Wilder just looked terrible. And I just seen one of the best versions of Wilder that I've ever seen.
I'm with you.
Let me say this quickly because Bob wouldn't let me land. I was just trying to interject real quick. Is that he said everyone went home happy the night of the Hellenius fight? Cool. But my whole point was that
I didn't.
work out.
I was there. I wasn't.
Did
happy.
that work out for Wilder? Well, not real boxing fans, but the boxing public.
I'll
But
30
did
people
that
that were there.
That's
did
because
that work
Hellenius
out
is
for
your
Wilder
cousin.
long term? It didn't work out long term. Yeah, he satisfied the crowd for one night, but did that get him back to the top? No. That's why I think he took a different approach this time. Y'all got it.
That's a fact. That's a
Yo,
fact.
Bailey. My son ended up not having. It wasn't court. It was some what's it called? Parole. Like he just was basically screened on. It was non-juvenile supervision, and it was dismissed. So it wasn't even court. So for all you who asked, apparently it wasn't even court he had to go to. It was some like mild shit because what he did was mild, and he's fucking 12. So that's good. But the cop made it seem like he had to go to court, but he didn't. So that's a good thing. Anyway.
Okay. I got you. Good. I'm glad to hear
Yeah,
it.
no, it was good. I
Sounds
mean,
like
we
he
were
could
all
fight
shook.
better than Wilder.
What's that?
Sounds like he could fight better than Wilder at 12.
What'd you think, HLD?
Trash like he's always been. A manufactured WBC champion. That's what Wilder's always been. I'm gonna present the question to that Canelo asked Crawford. Name me one elite fighter that he's ever beaten.
Wilder?
Yeah.
Elite
He won
fighter. None.
He won the first Tyson Fury fight.
None. Nah, you're wilding out.
Bro, this guy, look, man. I give him kudos that he did well for himself for where he came from. He
Nah, but
whatever.
HLD, real quick.
Yeah.
I agree with you. No elite fighters, but knocking out all 42 of the people you faced at the championship level is you cannot overlook that. You just can't.
I do overlook it because they were all bums.
Nah. First of all, they're not all bums. They're not all bums. But even if they were, nobody. You know how hard it is to knock out 42 people straight, even if they're all literal cab drivers. You know how hard that is.
You know how hard it is to set up 42 bums in a row for you.
Nah, you
Marco.
If you got in the ring before, you would have a respect for how hard that is.
What I respect is that I'm glad that he made some money from where he came from because he was just a truck driver for whatever it was, and he got out of the hellhole that he was for his family. Good for him in that sense. You know, like that's a success story for anybody.
Sure.
For anybody. But I'm not gonna give him no credit for that shit skills that he's got for boxing.
I like how guys who have never knocked a man out in the ring.
You think I haven't knocked anybody out?
In the ring?
In the ring.
Have you?
Knocked someone out.
Have you?
Not in the ring. Not in the ring. Not in the ring. But when you say never knock somebody out, I'm like, okay.
Nah, in the ring. And Mikhail, and that's that's true. That's why I said that because
Bro,
I don't even hold it against those guys because they don't know. They don't know any. But I wish they would listen to us when we tell them that shit is impressive and hard. It is. I'm not just saying it for my health. It is.
It's hard.
One of the best feelings is, man, when you land a shot and you don't even feel it, and you look, and the dude's down on his fucking hands and knees.
And
Whoa! Down on his hands and knees.
It's
yeah, from you. Absolutely.
Hey, is that the same guy that does the
Absolutely.
Slurpee stuff?
Is what?
Is that the same guy with the Slurpee issue?
No, that's
No.
Alberto.
What the hell?
Absolutely.
Hey, is that the same guy that does the Slurpee stuff?
Yep. CT, I'm gonna mute you, CT. You were giving off feedback, but unmute yourself if you want to talk. CT.
Yeah, let me ask you real quick. How many of you guys actually paid $24.99 for this shit?
Oh,
I'm gonna mute you, CT. You're giving off.
The reason I asked is I didn't watch this fight. Now I was on. I came onto your channel. You guys were talking about it, talking about his diabetes socks and whatever. And so then, and then I went to YouTube and some guy was streaming it.
CT, hold on real quick. CT, every time you unmute, we're getting an echo. So I don't know if you need to put on headphones or whatever. But
cut off his YouTube feed is what he needs to do.
Go ahead, HL.
I'm just saying, so I heard you guys talking about it. I wasn't watching the fight. I wasn't gonna pay nothing for this fight. But then somebody was streaming it, and I just saw the last round of it, bro. There were over 30,000 people watching this stream.
Crazy.
So
you were on
this is a problem. That's why pay-per-views are where they're at. People ain't paying for this shit, but then they're willing to watch it. So I did catch the last whatever. Why didn't he even stop the fight? I don't even know what the fuck was that.
No, that's the issue, though. I feel you. You were on the same stream we were. We all admittedly were on the same stream, but I think you should go back and watch the first 4 or 5 rounds to get a complete picture of what he was doing. It was different.
All I know is this guy got knocked out by Richard Torres.
Those first 3, 4 rounds.
Same guy got knocked out by Richard Torres in 2 rounds, and that this guy was supposed to be the King Kong of all boxing of this era, knocking 42 guys out in a row. Took how many rounds was it for them to give him a wink stoppage? Come on,
7.
man, stop it, bro. This guy is what he always was.
HLD and Bob are on the same one tonight.
They are.
If you would have watched the whole fight, you would have seen the guy wasn't engaging. He wasn't throwing. He pretty much was just on his bike running.
Yeah, true that.
It's very difficult to fight a guy that's not fighting you.
What you guys think of this one? Wilder and Ngannou.
No.
Wilder? You guys want to kill Wilder?
I would be worried. Yeah. I
Yeah?
don't want to see a boxer lose.
I like Wilder and Ngannou. Ngannou's kind of raw.
After Wilder Fury 2, and I've never been a fan of him, but I am a man that believes in the compassion of another person, and I thought he should have retired after that fight. He made good money. There's no need for him to be in the ring, bleeding out the fucking ears and all this shit, getting killed. There's no need for that, bro. We didn't need to see him get hit so hard by Big Bang Zhang that he was looking for the bodega on 42nd Street. Like, come on, man. Let's not.
Yeah,
we don't need to see that.
He wasn't mentally there against Zhang at all.
I'm just saying, the man. It's sad. I think he should retire before he fucks up his faculties and save whatever money that he got.
But he's not going to, because that would have happened already if that was
probably.
You know what I'm saying?
And Marco, dude said who was elite? Who did Wilder beat that was elite? Luis King Kong Ortiz ain't elite?
Oh yeah.
That 100-year-old man.
100-year-old.
not elite by the criteria we've been discussing, over the past few days. So no, I wouldn't put him in elite, but that was the most impressive opponent.
That guy's got a birth certificate with the same year as my mother, 1949.
Oh,
come on, man.
Yo, HLD, how old are you?
Old enough.
You don't want to say? You're in your 40s, right?
He's in his 50s.
Old enough.
You don't want to say? Give us an age range. Are you in my age range? I'm 48.
Gen X. Let's say Gen X. Yeah, Gen X.
It's all good, man.
40s, baby. 40s.
Okay, good. I could tell. That's your.
And Marco, real quick, you said you have a behind you that you got a
the Grant gloves.
The Grant gloves. What's the price for that?
So we do a raffle here. So it's $10. You send it to either right here this Cash App, Marco Boxing, or this PayPal, MarcoKO@gmail. You send $10 for one raffle entry. You put your name, and then you put Grant gloves, and then we collect a whole bunch of raffles. You can put more than one to give yourself a higher chance of being chosen. And then I do it live. It's a wheel that spins and it picks somebody.
Are you okay if I get a couple tickets and put it for the name of that young man that was on the panel earlier?
Absolutely. Do whatever. People do that all the time.
Tyson, I think is the young man that was on the panel earlier.
Tyson. Yeah, absolutely.
So if I put his name, you'll know what I'm talking about. And
when you send it, just say for Tyson, Grant gloves.
Okay, Tyson 15-year-old kid or whatever.
Yeah,
All right.
whatever you want to. Yeah, no,
Will do.
that's dope, man. That's dope. That's a cool thing to do. See, and we've had that. Like Yayan has given ticket. A bunch of the community members here have given the raffle tickets away. A couple of them won, and they still gave it to somebody else. Which
Can I
is
say
pretty cool.
something? I had three. I would have won 3 times, but I gave them away each time. And
know.
I was just, man. The one I really wanted to win was the one that Clarissa won. But shout out to Clarissa.
Which one
But
was that? That was the belt,
That
right?
was the belt. And I just
We
want.
do you want one of these? I got one of these joints.
Yeah, I'll do one of them too.
Okay.
But I just want to say, bro, he's Alberto. Said he don't want to, say his age or where he's from and stuff like that. You know.
Alberto, yeah, he's he.
But I'm gonna lie, I was when I saw there was over 30,000 people on that stream, you know what I mean? So that means people are interested in wanting to watch it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know what I mean. I didn't think it was worth. I'm not into it. I'd rather go to a sports bar, have me a surf and turf, and I watch the fight for free before I.
100,000 views on that stream they got.
Oh, Attorney Bailey, appreciate you.
Come
Oh, this is for time. Bailey, do me a favor though. Next time, please do Cash App because fucking YouTube takes 30% of my shit.
Yeah.
But you don't have to you're good. But okay, so we got one for Tyson already. I'll put that in. But yeah, guys, please do Cash App if you can.
Yeah, dude said he was studying to be. First of all, graduating high school a year early, studying to be a mechanical
he's fucking
engineer
37 years old. You know, he doesn't
and boxing. Hell yeah. No, he's sharp. He's on the ball.
Yeah, he's a good guy. But appreciate you, Attorney Bailey. I got it in. So I got one for Tyson already. HLD got a soft side. Yeah.
Right.
Hey man, I'm a father, right? And
Pause.
I can appreciate. I ain't no pause, man. That's for you gay ones over there at the Gen Z level. I just think that when you got a young man that just sounds like he's trying to become something positive in life and trying to do right.
Yep.
He sounded like an intelligent young man. I would wish him the very best to stay away from us knuckleheads that sometimes are on these bands.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I appreciate you guys. Look at Alberto loser ass.
We can't see him, and why you gotta call him a loser?
That's what he does.
That wasn't necessary, but whatever.
And Billy is a beast.
Yes, sir.
He is a 68-pounder, correct?
Yeah, I think that's 68.
Correct. WBC interim champion.
Now tell me, does that guy look like he could handle a Canelo?
Or even a Pacheco?
No.
No, I'm not into Pacheco. Pacheco after Coastal Nelson, I saw him how he steered away from him, Billy. So he's not just ready yet. But in Billy, he looks like he can handle Canelo more than Crawford.
You guys are gonna get Wilder hurt. Bob's back. Yo, Bob's punching holes in the sheetrock. I fucking hate Wilder.
I think people that were already disappointed and had already wrote Wilder off were not even giving him a chance, regardless of how he came. I think he could have done exactly what Bob said. Came in the first 30 seconds to it and been like, "Well, who was this guy?" They were going to discredit him regardless. That's how I see it.
Oh, and Billy Munguia.
I mean, I think CJ's definitely on point because everybody just look at how far he's fallen. He's on BLK Prime. Like, oh my goodness! Like he's fighting in somebody's mom's backyard. Like it was just the whole event. It really wasn't. I mean, there were people that's gonna celebrate it, but for the most part,
hey, did it look nice for you guys? I didn't catch. I couldn't catch the scenery.
BLK Prime is trash.
BLK Prime was.
It was a lower production level, yeah.
Quality, yeah.
But how many people were there? I couldn't catch that in the last minute. That I
couldn't
saw.
tell either.
No, you can't tell.
Well,
which means it wasn't packed because they would have showed it.
Oh, Mo Brains, who's a community member, got a text being like, "This will answer your question." The text goes, "Get 70% off of Wilder tickets if you act now." The day of the fight, so I would guess at least 50% empty.
So maybe
and Billy fight was pretty. I mean, they blacked off like almost half of the arena.
Oh shit! Yeah, I want to go back and see that one. You say it was impressive. I'm trying to peep that.
Oh,
first round
off.
stoppage. So
I mean, it was.
And Billy is British? No, where's he from?
No, and Billy is from Cameroon. That went through France and now trains in Canada. He was on the Canadian amateur team with Mark Ramsey. Did you get it?
Cameroon. Did that used to
Cameroon? That's in Africa.
Yeah, no, I know where it is.
West Africa.
West Africa. Okay,
I
gotcha.
want to see a
Gotcha.
Billy and Canelo. I think that would be a great fight.
Street beef, Stevie.
No, you know what? BLK Prime, you know, they're trying, but it's just not a great effort. Like,
I mean, remember when Bud signed that one fight? Everybody was getting all hyped. Oh shit! Oh shit! And he just, my man Blue Blood, I think, was a part of that at the time.
What?
Yeah,
What
Blue Blood
happened?
was in a red tuxedo. I think.
Where is he now? Why isn't
Was
he
he at
part
this
of it?
fight? No, right? Blue?
No.
I think I
Zab.
saw Blue.
Let's
No
go
wonder
to his
he's
YouTube. Well,
involved.
you go to
The
his
only-
YouTube channel. I don't want him on my algorithm.
Who?
The only,
Blue Blood.
the only semi-big person that I seen that was in the crowd was Buster Douglas was there. He's been there for like all of the little events and the.
Yeah, I can't stand blue balls either, man.
You guys don't like Blue Blood?
We
Why
saw
not?
Zab too, but
Aw.
he's the president. We saw
You,
Zab.
you know
beat him.
what pisses me off about Blue Blood is
Okay,
his
I'm
captions.
cool. Like, I know him in person. He's a good dude.
Maybe
Go
he
ahead.
is the captions don't match the materials that he gives out. That's why I don't.
It
like
is
Well, you have to
misleading.
get views.
I don't.
like that.
I know you have to get views, but
I mean,
fool.
look, I get it.
I'm not a fan
But
of
is
that.
that-
I'm not saying he's a bad content creator, just like
Right.
Showbiz. Not a fan of him.
But
But he's
wakes
a great
up at 3
content
o'clock in
creator.
the morning.
It's
that
two different.
motherfucker
It's
will
two
wake
different
up.
categories.
So
Yo,
what's
that-
worse? What's worse to you, doing the clickbait captions or wearing a fucking taco hat?
I'd rather have the taco
hat.
Yeah, that other motherfucker be waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning with a fantasy breaking news story. Man, fuck that dude.
Yo, I
That's the
gotta
thing.
agree with the clickbait. I understand content strategy, but you pissed off your real hardcore subscribers like that. Like, oh, this isn't exactly what you said it was in the title. So, be totally transparent. I unsubscribed from both Blue and Showbiz because I feel like I outgrown that level. But
Okay.
hey,
I get it.
look at that.
I've been following Showbiz for a minute because I seen him from the day he walked into his job and he just quit and said, I'm gonna do this full time, and I've been supporting the man since.
Damn, maybe I'll make one of those videos soon.
Yeah, Jake Bellinger. What you missed was Deontay Wilder's back. Bomb Squad.
Oh,
Trying to yell
Jesus
too loud,
Christ.
my
Este pa'l carajo, bro, con esto, bro.
Carajo, pendejo.
Carajo, puñeta.
Puñeta. Come on, man. I
What does
grew up
that
around
mean?
Puerto Ricans.
What does that mean?
Puñeta's like motherfucker.
Puñetas. Well, yeah, but I mean, do you want to know what it really means?
It means pussy, right?
No.
Jerk off.
means like jerking off, masturbation. But
Oh.
Puerto Ricans say like fuck shit.
Puñeta, carajo.
Puñeta, carajo.
What does
Ay,
wepa
carajo.
mean?
La crica de tu
Huepa?
madre, cabrón.
I don't even know what wepa means. It's just like something you say like when shit's popping off.
Yeah, I used to hear that shit all the time. Puñeta.
I don't know what it means.
That's Mark.
What up, Angry Skips? Carbon way worse.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. What are you talking about? Big money? What you talking about? Carbon.
Yeah, man.
Cabron,
So
I
what do you
think.
want next for Wilder? Like, what do you want?
Well,
Retired.
It's a great question.
Nah, I mean, shit. He's always going to be in demand to some extent because of the power. Even though, did he show power today?
A little bit.
And it.
What? The
Un
guy
poquito.
lasted how many rounds was this fight?
7,
7 rounds, and Marco Torres slammed him up in 2.
I believe so.
Richard Torres, yeah. Okay, but you know that happens sometimes. Sometimes somebody will dispose of somebody quicker than the other person. You can't.
It's two
really-
different circumstances. You have
Yeah.
Richard Torres, who's up and coming, young,
I bet you Mike Tyson looked better. versus
and Wilder's
Jake Paul
39
than
years
what
old,
this
coming
guy
off
did.
of a couple, 2 bad performances, 2 L's.
Yeah.
I think also a factor that we're not factoring in is dude wouldn't engage. I remember the Torres fight. Dude came out and tried to fight with Torres. Torres is smaller, and they were exchanging. And when
That's
they
a great point,
exchanged,
Macau.
Torres
Mm.
knocked him out. You know what I mean? Like he was just running. He wasn't even throwing punches. He was just like, I'm going to survive.
Mm.
He seen a hint, the right hand whistled by his ear, and he was like, oh yeah, I want no parts in that. You seen it happened in the second round. You seen it in his face. He said, I want no parts in that right hand. I'm gonna do whatever it takes not to get hit with that.
Hey, I
Right.
like that fight, Wilder and Jared Anderson. Let's get one of these 2 bums out of boxing.
Nah, too young. No, listen. Why lose to Jared Anderson when you can lose to AJ
Bums is crazy.
10
For way
times
more
the
money. Yep, absolutely. Yep.
And AJ is vulnerable enough where you could beat him. Jared, I mean, Jared might not give a fuck, but
you want to
who's
go in
gonna-
Ohio?
The
or
money's just
outside-
not the same.
You want to fight in front of 5,000 people in Ohio, or go to Wembley in front of 100,000?
AJ's
Or go to Turkey and get like $20 million for some reason.
Right.
I know they're both on the decline, but do y'all really think? And I'm saluting them. I said B plus, even though that may be a little over enthusiastic in some people's opinion. But hey, salute for his effort. But you really think he's ready for Joshua right now? Who has been getting
I think
clipped,
so.
but he's been
He'll
I say
never
one
be
more
ready.
fight.
He's
I
ready.
say one more.
He'll never be more ready.
He's gonna be
ready. One more fight's not gonna do anything.
That I'll watch because AJ's gonna knock him the fly fuck out of England.
Probably.
I say do the AJ fight next because then you might over marinate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so Wilder's
That's been cooked.
Wilder's
That
fucking
over marinated like 8 years ago. Okay.
Wilder's
AJ's gonna
damn
do
near
him like
40.
he did in
So
Ngannou, bro. Get the fuck out.
I mean,
See, initially I was against Wilder and Ngannou, but it is a common opponent with Joshua, so maybe he could show the knockout power because Ngannou's there to be hit, and then he got the juice. That's what I'm thinking.
Attorney Bailey
both
said he
have
needs 3
Hellenius.
more fights.
nah, you're wilding out, Billy.
3 more fights is crazy.
That's crazy. I don't
Three
even think
more,
he has
so-
3 more in his
So he'll be
career.
47, then he could finally come on.
You know what? Like honestly, if he was like in his mid 30s, like it's another tune-up or so, but he's 38, 39. Just get the money, bro. Like that's what you're fighting for. Let's be honest.
Yep.
Hey Marco, your last name starts with EL.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Um,
It's $10 a ticket, right?
$10 ticket, yeah.
Yeah, I'm setting up a cash app, so I'm
Appreciate you. He might not be doing it for the money. I mean, I think he's doing it for the adrenaline, the
legacy,
stardom, the fame.
The legacy. Well said, Albert. Well, I see it as a redemption arc, so I'm surprised Bob came with that, being an older man himself. I always think I'm never too old to bounce back, so I think that's what it's about.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't want to end his career with the Fury and the Bang. I think the Zhang, how he went out, that the ending his career with that Zhang fight would have been bad because that's just like, our lasting memories of we'll talk about the 42 knockouts, but the images that'll be in our brain is bleeding out the ear, second Tyson Fury fight, giving a grand effort in the third Tyson Fury fight, but coming up short, and then getting knocked around by Zhang and looking for the ref. Like, is he allowed to do that? Is he allowed to hit me that hard?
Yeah, he was almost like, ref, you can't let him punch me. Like, what?
Is Wilder a top 10 heavyweight of all time, guys?
Stop
it.
Yo,
that's Gen Z shit. I'm sorry.
Let me say this. No, but top 3 hardest puncher of all time, in my opinion.
I don't even believe that.
Yeah,
he might be the hardest puncher of all time.
Exactly.
It's arguable.
Because guys, remember this. He was knocking everybody out. He was outweighed a minimum of 20 to 50 pounds every fight. He was a tall, but a light heavyweight. That makes him more impressive.
Not Shavers, not Foreman. That's a good point.
Yeah.
And we seen him down on what we believe down on cards. Like you said, guys bigger, taller, wider, heavier. It didn't matter. More experience. We seen him knock out or knock down all different types of heavyweights.
Bro, any top 20 guy in the 90s would have beat the living shit out of Wilder. Give me David Tua. That's it. Give me just David Tua.
But it doesn't. But he had a chance to knock out anybody.
David Tua's chin was great, so yeah, I think he would be Wilder. But you have to have a good chin to beat a prime Wilder.
Give me a Morrison. He'll beat the shit out
of
him.
Nah, he's knocking out.
that left hook from hell from that steroid buff dude. Hell,
I mean, that's a good point.
Even Marco said you're tripping.
That's a good point.
Honestly, I think he got a good chance of beating Wilder, Morrison.
Yeah, but Wilder's chin is
He's
underrated.
a better boxer.
He's
a better boxer, and he had a left hook from hell.
No, he did.
Was he elite? No, I'm naming you guys
had,
that are like top 20 from what I thought.
But he also had a chandelier in his chin.
Right.
What's the dude that beat up Morrison? Will he be Wilder?
Legendary.
Who? Oh, Ray Mercer. Nah,
Ray Mercer's beating the shit out of Wilder.
Hell yeah, Bob. This is the truest thing you've said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ray Mercer fucks Wilder up.
Mercer fucks Wilder over. That's third, fourth round.
Absolutely.
So what's Wilder? Top 20, top 30?
Heavyweight of
Wilder-
all time?
50
Yeah,
is
heavyweight.
No,
50
he's
is
not.
generous.
Like we're not even
Damn.
placing him. Just
No.
we want
He
to
only
place him.
won-
Let's
he
just talk
only-
about hard punchers.
Power, right.
He
Yeah.
had
Right.
one belt and he fought a bunch of tomato cans. So
Does his knockout streak and his freakish power get him to the Hall of Fame?
I would
Probably.
say
Might
yes.
because
I
they're a
think
bunch
so.
of Softies, yeah.
I
You
would
got a
say
bunch
yes.
of bullshit popularity contest fools over there. Who are voted
Yeah,
in the Hall
yeah.
of Fame. I mean,
I would say yes.
I mean, Arturo Gotti's in there off of 3 fights with Mickey Ward, who's never
Getting
been
beat up by
champion.
Mickey Ward twice. Yeah.
Rocky's in there.
Yeah, but that's a commemorative thing. That's not before. That's a commemorative honor. That's not a.
No, that's
kind
true.
of like Shaq getting a commemorative doctorate degree from whatever shithole.
Who's pissing again?
Yo,
Alberto?
Marco,
always with the
can I ask
bathroom
you?
noise. I gotta chill.
That's
Go ahead,
disgusting.
Since you being the most like qualified guy here, like in boxing, what like the spin move Wilder was trying to do, keep?
What about it?
Can you even like try to picture what he was trying to do with that?
No, literally. I mean, not at all. Like, okay, Vega and Mikhail have had fights. You could ask them. They're not as many as me or whatever, but they have. Can you have any explanation for why he spun? Either of you two gentlemen.
Why he spun in which fight? The Bang fight?
Yeah. Why would
Yeah.
you spin in a fight?
Because he was out on his feet. He had no clue what the fuck was going on. He was confused.
But he spun earlier in that same
Disoriented.
fight. He did the same thing earlier, but Zhang didn't capitalize. I don't think he was out on his feet. I think that's what he did. I think he was looking for a way out. Like,
Yeah. No, okay. The earlier,
He did. You saying he did a Tank Davis?
I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the no. I'm talking not
I just remembered it. He did spin
What
earlier.
you talk? Yeah,
in
he
the
did.
fight. I think
not when he turned his back. I'm talking about when he was training and he was doing like the little thing.
Okay, I'll. You know what, Yayan? That's the same answer. No fucking idea. Maybe the other two gentlemen who have boxed can answer. I have no idea why he would do that.
He was trying to do the Tasmanian double spin dance, bro.
He was trying to be.
Mikhail's exactly right. He was fucked up. Like literally, when we're in the ring with a ref, turning your back, you can get disqualified.
I remember the other shit where he looked like he was fucking big, like a chicken. He was like doing this shit with the stick coming at him. That was just.
That's
foul.
what I was talking
That
about.
was with Don House.
about that.
What was that?
Let me tell you, with regards to when he was like,
activities.
He
I got
was
to
getting
play
ready
devil's
for a
advocate.
Diddy party.
With
Yeah.
regards to what he was doing in the training, as far as like the spin, I think he was trying to say, okay, I got way better movement, lateral footwork. I'm going to try to get behind him, and when he turns around, boom, he'll be there for my big right. That's just a theory.
My man said
What
he's
about the head
practicing
bobbing?
Diddy party.
I can't defend that.
I could defend it.
Well, he was trying to split punches.
Pause, Marco.
Oh.
Hey, we seen a man twerk for other men. That's all I'm saying.
But Marco, that's what I was talking about, the head bobbing thing. Like I was trying to like get where in a boxing mindset, like why would you even do that?
That's all I could think.
Let's take into consideration as well that the trainer that had him doing that was just fired.
He's a very eccentric dude. I've interviewed him. I like him. No disrespect to him, but he's a very eccentric dude. He does utilize very kind of abstract techniques.
Malik.
Maybe not so good sometimes.
Are you talking about Malik Scott, Marco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very abstract. He's a real. He tries to be more kind of existential and think deep and all that. I don't know. Maybe it'll work for somebody. Obviously it didn't really work for Wilder.
Who? Zerto?
Huh?
Maybe it did work for Wilder, but not in the ring.
He's Zerto's trainer.
Oh, as Zerto's trainer, Malik Scott.
Yeah.
No, Zordo's trainer is Julian Chua.
Yeah, but Malik's in that corner too. And
Oh, shit.
Malik has been the head trainer for a couple fights. But yeah, it's him and Julian, you're right. They're in that brick house.
Man,
Well, let's see Saturday how some of that eccentric.
Hey, Marco, did you see
Big puncher.
Marco, Did you see the Chavez weigh-in? How do you think? Like, how did he look to you?
Chavez looked way more in shape than I thought he was going to look.
Oh my
Hell
God.
yeah.
For a
No,
career
fuck he
super
doesn't.
middle, and I guess light heavy at the very end, he looked like there was almost no fat on his body at 200. I was impressed. So I think Jake's in trouble.
Me too.
I think you're gonna find
Hey,
out
hey, you
that
thought
was
Jake
all
was in trouble
waterweight.
against Mike Tyson too, so
That
Oh,
was
shut
all
up.
Oh,
waterweight.
damn.
That's so rude.
That
That's
was all
so
waterweight.
uncalled for.
Jake.
Mike Tyson
I'm sorry.
looked the way he
Julio,
looked against Roy Jones 4 years earlier and didn't have both of his knees blown out like he played center for the Lakers. It would have been a different story.
remember when Tyson they postponed the fight? He was actually in Palm Beach, leaving on a plane when he had that ulcer issue.
Yeah, he had an
So
ulcer. Bleeding
my
ulcers
trainer
are no
had
joke.
told me. My trainer told me actually. I seen him the next 2 days later after that event. He was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, Tyson looked like shit."
A friend of mine had a bleeding ulcer.
Yeah,
Those of you who don't know, you basically start losing so much blood where you could die.
Tyson had blood transfusion because of that.
Right.
What exactly is an ulcer?
An
Sorry.
ulcer is a little hole in your stomach that is either caused by a bacteria
Or getting married to the wrong woman.
or by stress.
Word.
Or by stress. The bacterial ones are the ones I believe tend to be. So it starts eating away at your stomach lining, and then you start bleeding internally, which is a very painful thing to bleed internally. You start vomiting, you start getting bit, and you can die from the loss of blood. But it is 100 million% recoverable to where you're back to like nothing happened. It's no long-term effects.
I had an ulcer at one point. Came from drinking lean.
Came from what?
Drinking lean back when I was younger.
What the fuck's lean? Is that like
Is that
moonshine?
Macau?
Yeah, man, they do that.
Marco, you're old enough to remember sipping on some scissor by 3-6 Mafia?
Of course. Dip
That's
it
it.
on some dessert.
That's it. That's lean. That's what they're
I don't know
talking
what that
about.
means, though. Is that just moonshine?
Okay. Promethazine. You got the formula. I don't know.
shit.
I don't drink that.
Promethazine and codeine is cough syrup.
Oh, shit. That's what that is?
Yeah.
Damn, Makai, you're getting down with the fucking
Yeah.
cough syrup?
That's what Lil Wayne.
So that'll
right?
give you an ulcer if you drink too much of it?
Yeah, drinking it and then quitting. And
It makes you sleepy, Marco.
So wait. The drinking it itself didn't burn the hole in your stomach? It was quitting it?
I don't know. Somewhere in the process of quitting it, I ended up with an ulcer.
Yo, let me say something, Mikhail, man. I'm proud of you, though, man. You've gone through some shit, and I'm proud of you for, like, getting your shit together. So good for you.
Absolutely.
Good for you.
Yeah, salute Macau.
Yeah, I
Keep
don't
on fighting.
fuck with that shit.
Yeah,
but-
Chavez Jr. looks like he went to rehab, did a lot of drugs, and now started working out again. That's what I see.
But did he not look good in the weigh-in, guys? Or is it just
Yo.
That was waterweight.
He had a six-pack. He looks good.
Yeah.
No, he did
Waterweight.
not have a six-pack.
Tomorrow,
He
you're
did
gonna
not.
see him look all fat and flabby and all that shit because he's
He's
gonna have
not
all
gonna
that
get
waterweight.
fat
again.
and flabby over
He's going to be lethargic. He's not going to be trying. It's going to be a
But-
shit
Do you
fight. Jake
remember-
Paul's
hey,
going
do
to
you
be
remember how
moving.
Charlo just looked in the last fight, the 168 Charlo now or 160 Charlo? He looked at
168.
and day of the weigh-in, bro, the guy looked ripped. And then on the next day versus Cornflake, I'm like, damn, he looked like melted ice cream. I'm like, what
melted
the
ice
fuck?
cream.
I'm
Yeah.
serious. That's how he looked. He looked great on the weight because he cut all that water weight out.
Right.
Then when he came to the next day when he's fighting Cornflake, bro, he looked like melted ice cream, bro. I was
So,
like, what?
Marco, you got Chavez Jr.?
I'm going to say the same response I think any of us in here who know boxing is going to say, which is if we get the Chavez Jr. that fought Anderson Silva, then he's losing. But if we get the one that was in there against Sergio Martinez, even though he lost, but the Chavez Jr. who's focused and tries, I don't even think we'll be close.
So, what year was the Sergio Martinez fight?
You'll know.
2012.
Okay, and what?
Wow.
And what year was the Anderson Silva fight?
2022 or one.
Okay, and what year is it now?
Go fuck yourself. Nah, so
what
you-
is
you
more
saying?
likely to happen? A 2022 version or a 2012 version?
Well, look what we just saw from Wilder. I don't think any of us thought he'd even look this good, right?
Yo, man,
Oh, my
Paul,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
That dude, I'm gonna say
Anderson
Paul's on
Silva
something that's
got
not
beat
even-
by Jake Paul. FYI.
Wilder looked like shit. Dude, last 9 rounds with a guy that shouldn't even be in the ring.
I don't know. I just think there's also the added embarrassment of El Gran Campeon's son losing to this fucking guy.
He
Yeah,
lost to
Marco.
Anderson Silva, bro. Like it already happened.
Jake Paul's worse because Jake Paul's
Yeah.
considered a
Jake
joke.
Paul beat Anderson Silva.
Yeah, but that's triangle theory. We can't,
No,
No,
but
but-
I'm saying he's already above him. And
That's
he
it.
lost to a guy
No, you
lower.
can't do that based on, again, you're
Yeah, you
relying on
can't do
triangle theory.
triangle
Like,
theory.
No, it's not triangle
That-
theory.
that
Anderson
gran-
Silva
gran
is seen as a
campeón
lesser
theory-
boxer than Jake Paul.
Well, that's
Anderson
what
Silva was in his
triangle theory
fucking
is.
mid-40s.
El
Look,
Gran
when
Campeón
he
theory
beat
is gone,
JCC.
bro.
Look,
El
Jake
Gran
Paul's
Campeón
in his
is
fucking
doing
prime.
reality TV with his family in Mexico, man.
Yeah,
There's no Gran Campeón
okay, so let me
anymore.
get this straight. So obviously Vega, then you don't believe there's any chance Chavez could win.
Not a fucking chance in hell. Not a chance in heaven. Not a
Oh,
chance
Okay,
on
come
earth.
back tomorrow, Vega. We'll
I know
see.
what you're
Come back
doing
tomorrow.
because fucking Jake Paul basically was adopted by Puerto Rico. That's what
I
you're
don't
doing.
give a shit about
Well,
that. I don't fuck with Berlanga.
Deja el gallo quieto, bro. Es el gallo de Dorado. You got to leave him alone. He's done a lot of good for the island.
Who do you want? Okay, let me ask you this then, Vega. Who would you like to win if you could choose?
I don't give a fucking flying fuck
You don't care.
who
huh?
wins that fight.
Okay.
I might not even watch it.
I want Jake Paul to fight because he's doing a lot of good things in the island. So
In
I'm good
Puerto
with that.
Rico?
He's
No,
good.
you should
I
watch
like
it, 'cause it's a
the
good card.
Tevin fight. I like Tevin Floyd Schofield. That's a real fight.
Who you
That's
got?
a real scrap.
Thanks.
So, I thought Tevin was gonna get cooked in first Cepeda fight. He knocked him down, fought really well. Second fight, I thought for sure he was gonna get stopped, and then watching it, like he was gonna get stopped. He came back, hurt hand and all. But some just tells me Schofield's youthful energy is gonna be enough to win.
I'm with you.
But I think Tevin should be the
100%.
favorite because he's been fighting at a higher level. But yeah, I just think something about Floyd being young young and youthful and just
Explosive.
not knowing how to lose.
Yeah,
And
that's my
Tevin
top.
just had hard 32 rounds in the last year. I mean,
Hell yeah.
Moratai and Cepeda 2 times. Like that's
Mhm.
tough.
Absolutely. I'm with you.
But he's the better fighter.
I'm excited for that fight too.
Did you see
Can I
Did
get
you
my
see
thoughts on
how
the
Floyd looked in the weigh-in though?
Oh man.
Say
How
again?
many-
Man,
How
you
many
look like
how
a
many more
skeleton in
times
the
does he
face.
make 135? That kid looked like he was
Floyd, he looked drained.
dry. Oh, he was whoa.
I don't know how
Like,
you guys do
really bad in the face. We seen
when he-
Devin like
When
that
he
too.
got off that scale and they handed him the water, first of all, I mean, I look at the little things. That's not a safe weight cut. That was not a safe weight cut. Like when he got off that scale and he was like, the room was spinning for sure. The room was spinning and they were trying to hand him water and get him gone, like get him off
look
the
that
camera.
bad, huh?
They wanted to get him off the camera because I'm telling you, he was.
Put the
he
link
was
in, somebody. I want to see what he. I want to see how bad he looked.
But he was
Yeah,
talking.
I agree. I agree
was
with the
talking.
young man what he said. That I don't know how this kid is too. He's too muscle bound. You know what I mean? He's too big for that weight, and
Yeah.
he didn't look right. But guess what? The other guy, Tevin Farmer, came in overweight. So I mean, they both.
He
did.
made
They both-
Did Tevin look as dry
Made
as
it.
well?
No, not
Well,
at
he
all.
was not at all because he had more fat to get those 4 ounces off his body. You could see that he had from where he could draw this 4 ounces from. But if you needed to shake 4 ounces out of a Schofield, so you're gonna have to cut a toe or something.
It wasn't happening. Yo, Tevin looks healthy at 135. Like he said, that
That's his
point
weight.
4. Yeah, point 4, like that was nothing for him. They're like, hey, 30 minutes, come back. That's what they told him. That's what the commission said. Come back in 30. That should be easy for you. He's like, yeah.
Took a piss or shit and called it a day.
Nah,
Well, no, they told him
he got on the
exhale.
bike for a couple minutes and he was good.
No, they told him take your underwear off, exhale. But the weight would still stay the same when they weighed him, and they're like, "Yo, 30 minutes, come back and."
Does
knock it off.
exhaling actually take off anything significant?
There's no way it does.
No, it
That
can't.
doesn't make any sense. That's retarded.
Yeah, it can't.
Hey, think light.
That's a good one. Think like, yeah. Think
Think
one.
light, bro. Think light.
I ain't gonna lie. The quickest turnaround that I've ever done. They hit me up 16 hours before the fight. I said I don't know if I can make it. I happened to be in the gym already. I got on the scale. I was like, all right, I'm 4 pounds over, and I made it. I got down to one. I was at 136. I got down to 132.
I'm looking at this video you sent me. All right, so Farmer looks okay. Let's go to Floyd now. Oh, he's butt ass naked because he's
Yeah,
he had
that's
to
right. He
strip
took his
down.
underwear off to weigh in
Mm.
and made the weight. But you can see in his face, you can see the bone, no fat.
And that's the thing in the UK with the
No
the
sauna.
fight. Yeah, no, the fight in the UK. The UK has like a thing where they make you do a piss test and they make you do like all this extra stuff with the weigh-in. They don't just have you hop on the scale. They do these like safety checks, and that was the issue. And why they wouldn't give him the license to fight was he couldn't pass the safety checks for them. They basically said he didn't cut the weight safe. Like they didn't feel comfortable putting him in the ring. So
Yeah, that kind of was bullshit because Padley had to do the same thing within 12 hours and melt his ass down. Who's been fighting at 140 all the way down to 135.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So it's just I think what really was going on is both teams did not want that fight to happen. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Both teams did not want this fight to happen because look, Padley lasted what 9 rounds, and the guy just clocked off and hasn't fought at 135 in 2 years. Come on, man.
No.
You know,
Padley fought at 135. What are you talking about?
He hadn't fought at 135 in 2 years. He's been fighting at 140.
Yeah, so I just saw Schofield. Yeah, he did not look good. He looked almost like his skin was turning gray, like he looked not healthy. I'm with you. I hope he's okay.
He was dry. Like what that is dry. Like everybody was worried about Boots when Boots looked that dry, but Boots looked that dry days before. So I knew what he was doing. Remember I came on, I told you like, man, he's going because you had never really cut weight like that. I'm like, he's going into a deficit so that he can make sure he blows up huge. So he went way under to start rehydrated to the weight, get on the scale, and then keep rehydrating.
Right.
Like there's just all types of like weird ass tricks and ways you can do the shit.
So Yayan, you got Farmer winning. Okay.
Yo, is he still on the panel?
He's he's doing the Samurai Yayan shit. He's here, but he likes typing.
He's in the shadows. Yeah,
I think he uses a Jedi Force to type. You just
okay.
No, I actually tried to say something, but y'all was talking about something, so I just wrote in the chat.
Oh, okay. So
okay, hey, real quick, Yayan, I just want to ask you a question. How about that small 50? If you really got Farmer, that much confidence in Farmer, just a small 50.
Shut up, Samurai.
Just to be friendly.
Ooh, let's do 30.
I'm with it.
Why don't we 32.50? Come on.
I'm gonna head out, guys. Man, y'all take care. Have a good one.
You're the man, senor.
Cool. I'll send Marco 30 right
gentleman. What a lovely gentleman he is. Yeah, this was fun. I'm about to.
What you gonna say though, Marco?
Before you head
What's
out,
that?
Marco, because I hear you about to say goodnight.
Yes, sir.
I just want to confirm I got everything right because I had to reset the whole damn cash.
I didn't get it from you yet.
No, I'm about to. I had to.
Oh, okay.
Link my whole shit to.
Okay.
To Cash App. So just put down for Tyson 15-year-old Grant gloves or something like that. You said or
Grant gloves, yeah. It's $10 for one, so whatever you want to send.
Okay.
So on you. You should sell one for yourself. You don't want the gloves? No interest?
No, man. I'm not. I want it for the young man.
Okay.
I just want to ask CJ.
So you got 2 tickets going on here. $20 you said then for 2 tickets.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Gotcha.
Let me know if it goes through. I guess.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate you. That's a dope gesture. Go ahead, Yayan.
Yeah, see, we don't like just whoever win, right?
Yeah. Grey Goose in the cup, straight up.
Yeah, I got Farmer though. I think he's just gonna outbox him. It's like the kid, he wet behind the ears. Not much experience. I think he gonna get him.
Yeah, I think his star is rising while Tevin is plateaued, but we're gonna see, right?
I agree. I think it's
actually. I think Tevin rising a little bit too. He had 3 fights that he arguably won. That he could have won either way. So, versus quality opponents.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a good bet, homie. Salute.
I don't know. I think.
Whoa. To me, I think he beat Ray Mortalia. The first fight was Zepeda. I think he edged it. And the second fight, I give it to Zepeda. But, he lost all 3. But
okay. So let me ask you guys this: is that who you're rooting for too, or that's just who you think will win?
I'm not rooting for nobody. I just think, just using my boxing knowledge, I think he's gonna win.
Yeah, I kind of like Austin, but it's too early for me to be a fan, especially how it went down in Saudi. But no, that's just breaking down the X's and O's and kind of career trajectory. That's who I think will win.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, with bread on it, I gotta root for him, right? So shit.
I mean, I got Farmer. I ain't gonna lie. I think his experience. I think he can kind of goad Floyd Schofield. I just Floyd Schofield mentally. I feel like he's not mature to where his body and his skills are, and I think that he can goad him in the ring to kind of making a mistake and jumping in or
Well,
trying to
let me ask
press
you
a
guys a
little too
question.
much.
When did Schofield look bad besides that one fight where he got the head button? Like, where did he look so wild? And because
I just watched his last fight before this fight. I
uh-huh,
just did a film study on it,
uh-huh.
and even in that fight, that guy got to him, and he pressed, and he got caught.
Yeah, he did.
And that guy he was nowhere near on the level of a Tevin Farmer, and that was his very last fight. And he's had a huge layoff too. So us thinking that he's going to come out in these early rounds and he's just going to press Farmer with all this energy, I think he's going to try, but I think that he's going to get slowed down because he's going to get caught, and then he's going to have to readjust. And you know how it is. This is a rhythm sport.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? People wonder why I fight so much. The reason, and they're like, "Oh, you need to take a break. You need to." No, I want to keep getting back in the ring because every time I feel like I get better.
Well, yeah,
So,
you're also at that. You're at that kind of growth stage where
yeah,
you need to do that.
I just want to keep fighting. I just want to keep fighting. I don't care how it goes. I just want to keep fighting. Well, staying out the ring that long of a layoff, you can spar. That's cool. It's not the fight. I mean, it's just not the fight. So he's gonna have a little bit of ring rust, I feel like, and I feel like he's gonna want to press early because where he's gonna feel like he has his advantage when he has his most strength, and
Right.
he's want to get Farmer up out of there. And you see how Farmer's never really been a talker. You see how Farmer is kind of talking and he's having
Mm-hmm.
fun, and I think
Mm-hmm.
he's already playing a mental game because he knows I'm more mature than you. I have more experience than you,
Right.
and I have a different kind of skill set. I think he's trying to push him into pushing too early so he can catch him.
HLD, I just got it. Appreciate you.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Not to cut you off, but
Go ahead.
I think it's not so much that he looks bad to me. It's more so like it's like he fight with a sense of urgency, and I don't necessarily like that. I think he feel like he got to get a KO, and I don't just think that's necessary for him to do. He likes to lunge in and try to lunge out. It's just not very professional.
It's very true. What both of you guys were just saying. He does fight with a sense of I gotta prove you all who the fuck I am, and that's what gets him in trouble. He needs to be a little bit more poised, a little bit more poised. But I think that comes from the corner. You know what I mean? The corner where this dad who's pushing him. I think to prove that to the world above
Right.
and beyond. And I think that's and granted, his father is the one who got him to where he's at today. Not saying nothing about that, but I think it comes to a point in time where you gotta. I think even Oscar sees it. I think Bernard sees it that they could use some other guidance in that corner. But
Yeah.
who's gonna force him out? You
Wasn't
can't.
Rodney Shields in the
What's
corner
up,
as well?
Sean? I don't know who's, but I mean,
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I think Ronnie Shields was in the corner.
that's pretty good. That's
You
good.
know, but it's
In
still.
defense, let me say this: who's to say that their approach hasn't been that? Because again, they're trying to build his career early. He's still such a young man, and they were like, okay, I know you got this guy outclassed, so go in there and be as impressive as possible. Whereas this being a step up in class, maybe, as I like to say, maybe they can adjust and switch up the approach and not be so aggressive early.
I have him winning the fight. I'm not saying I want him to win the fight. I think we it'd be better for boxing overall just to have the younger lion who's got a longer career to
Yeah.
to be in the
Yeah.
game, right, and give us a name at 135. But this is one of those do or die moments because if Tevin Farmer puts a number on him, damn, that stock is down the toilet. He's then gonna
To
be
that
lucky
point,
that he signed those 5 years for $5 million. He's gonna be grateful that they did if he loses this fight. So
Yeah.
right. But to that point, Tevin Farmer being the boxer, Floyd Schofield being the puncher, and you saying, we know politics play a part. I'm not calling it, but I'm saying I'm throwing it up there as a possibility. If it does go to the cards and it's close, Schofield being younger and more, dynamic, maybe it goes that way. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what you're saying. It would make sense business wise, and I think Oscar would make sure something to that effect to protect his asset. Because I mean, it is the better. I mean, regardless of what it is, who's got the longer career? I mean, this kid has got at least another 10 years of boxing,
At least
and,
what?
and
Or is this a normal card? Like the main event around midnight, or is it an earlier one? Do you guys know?
I'm not
This,
sure.
this is like a
this
Jake Paul cards are typically like full cards, and they do have like how the
might be like the
interludes in
third
between the
co-main.
fights, long walkouts and
Yeah.
playing videos, and like so Jake Paul cards go long.
Right.
It is definitely a full card. I saw that. I'm just not sure of the starting time. I'd have to look back.
And
All right.
CJ, that's exactly why I switched the bet from 50 to 30 because I know like if it's close, this probably gonna go to Schofield. So
I don't want to pay whatever this pay-per-view. I don't want to even invest in it at all. But that fight intrigues me. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
it'll be a last minute where like, damn it, for one damn fight. Because that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Well, I will. I'm gonna bounce, guys, but we'll reconvene tomorrow. I'll probably do a live for it. I will
Absolutely, man. You have a
catch
good
you.
night. Thank you.
Yeah, everybody too, man. Everybody, peace. Appreciate you guys.